These barrow deeps have remained untouched for nearly 3,000 years. Still, there's no telling what creatures may have taken up residence after we sealed these tunnels shut.
There is nothing to fear in this place. The only enemy that has ever given me pause is now corrupting the lands above us. Let us be done with this business and get back to the surface.
Agreed. Just be careful. There is no telling how the Druids of the Claw will react to us after all this time.
Out with it.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Is there trouble? Make it fast.
Your move.
What is nature's call?
Something is
I'm
amiss.
sworn to avenge.
The land and I are one. For Kalimdor.
Ashrathoraman.
What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens
The
the
land
wilds.
and I are one.
The goddess calls.
Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens
The
the
land
wilds.
and I are one. Anudora
The goddess calls.
has dulled my senses.
Ashrathoraman.
The land and I
goddess
are one.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Anudora. Something
Someone
is
threatens the
amiss.
wilds.
The land and
The
I are
goddess
one.
calls. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador.
These cave spiders are enormous.
I sense a strange darkness tainting them. They have been transformed by a great evil.
It has begun.
I heed the voice of
Threatens
Elune.
these lands.
Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Threatens these lands.
Someone threatens the
The
wilds.
land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands?
My brothers.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Dulled my senses?
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
I heed the voice of Elune.
The land and
Ashrathoraman.
I are one.
Someone threatens the
Threatens
wilds.
these lands.
Inventory.
The
is
goddess
full.
calls.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Someone threatens the
The
wilds.
land and I are one. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor.
The goddess calls.
What threatens
I heed the
these
voice of
lands?
Elune.
The land and I are one. What
Ashrathoraman.
threatens these lands?
The goddess calls.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman.
No one shall be the wiser.
Someone threatens the wilds. In the name of Thanarius! Ashrathoraman. Someone
Has
threatens the
sleep
wilds.
dulled my senses?
The goddess calls.
Threatens these lands?
I heed the voice of
Something
Elune.
is amiss.
Ashrathoraman. Anudora! Someone threatens the wilds.
The land and I are one. What threatens these lands? Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador.
The goddess
Has
calls.
sleep dulled my senses?
Someone
The
threatens the
land and
wilds.
I are one.
Ashrathoraman.
Something is amiss. The land and I are one. What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens the wilds.
Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens
I heed the
these
voice of
lands?
Elune.
Has sleep dulled my
The
senses?
goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
Something is amiss. It shall be done.
I heed the voice of
Threatens
Elune.
these lands.
As the goddess lives.
Has sleep
Ashrathoraman.
dulled my senses?
Someone threatens the wilds.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador.
Press the attack!
Pathetic wretches. Threatens these lands.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is amiss.
The goddess calls.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. It shall be done. Anudora.
I heed the voice of Elune.
What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens
The
the
land
wilds.
and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done.
Demon vial. This must be what cursed the spiders.
If the corruption can do this to these simple creatures, I dare not imagine what it could do to the beasts who live above.
We must put an end to this corruption, no matter the cost. Ashrathora. I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Someone threatens the wild. In the name of Cenarius!
Is a mist.
Ashrathora. The goddess.
The land and I are one.
Ashrathora.
What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens the wild. The goddess. Ashrathora.
Something is amiss. Pathetic wretches.
I heed the voice.
The land and I are one. Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. By Elune.
The land and I are one. Something is amiss. For Kalimdor.
I heed the voice of
Has
Elune.
sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls.
Threatens these lands.
Ashrathoraman.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wild.
Threatens these lands.
I heed the voice of Elune.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wild.
Threatens these lands.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Someone threatens the wild.
Threatens these lands.
I heed the voice of Elune.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of
The
Elune.
land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman.
What threatens these lands?
It has begun.
The goddess.
The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman.
Is amiss.
Someone threatens the wild. Anudora!
And I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess. O Kalimdor! Ashrathoraman.
Is amiss.
Someone
The
threatens the
land
wild.
and I are one.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wild.
How dare you!
Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens
Has
the wild.
sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls.
Threatens these lands.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild.
Something is amiss.
The goddess calls.
Threatens these lands.
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds.
The land and I are one. Has
Ashrathorama.
sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls.
Threatens these lands.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
I heed the voice.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashrathorama.
Has sleep dulled my
Someone threatens
senses?
the wilds.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathorama. As the goddess wills.
Inventory is
Immediately.
full.
The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador.
I heed the voice. Someone threatens the
Amiss.
The goddess calls.
Threatens these lands.
Ashrathorama.
Something is amiss.
I heed
The
the
land
voice.
and I are one. It shall be done.
The goddess
Threatens
calls.
these lands. Anudora. For Kalimdor.
Ashrathorama.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls.
The land and I are one.
I heed the voice of
What
Elune.
threatens these lands?
The goddess
The land
calls.
and I are one.
Ashrathorama.
Something is amiss. The land and I are one. Anudora.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Threatens these lands.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Something is amiss.
I heed the
The
voice
land
of
and
Elune.
I are one.
The goddess calls.
Threatens these lands.
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathorama.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls. Ashrathorama.
Something is amiss.
The goddess calls.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of Elune. Anudora!
Something is amiss. The land and I are one.
Someone
What
threatens the
threatens
wilds.
these lands?
The goddess
Has
calls.
sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of
Something
Elune.
is amiss. The
Ashrathorama.
land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. Callum.
I give the voice of Elune.
It has begun.
Ashrathoraman.
Something.
I give the voice of Elune.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess
Threatens
wills.
these lands.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep dulled my
Someone threatens
senses?
the wilds.
What threatens these lands?
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Anudora! By Elune. As the goddess wills.
Something is
Someone
amiss.
threatens the wilds. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman.
What threatens
I
these
heed
lands?
the voice of Elune. By Elune. The pathway cuts off to the south, but this doorway looks promising.
Oh no. How could I have forgotten?
What is behind this door that worries you, my love?
This door leads to Illidan's prison, Tyrande. We should go. Now.
Illidan. It's been 10,000 years. Could he still be alive? We should free him, Furion. He would be the perfect ally against the undead and their demon masters.
No, Tyrande. That beast must never be set free.
But he is your brother.
Be that as it may, he is far too dangerous. I forbid it.
Only the goddess may forbid me anything. I will free Illidan whether you like it or not.
Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. My powers cannot open the door. Though it grieves me to leave her, I must press on. Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor, Anudora. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Something is amiss. It shall be done. It threatens these lands.
My brothers.
Something is amiss. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. Anudora. What threatens these lands? Ashtherodanador. Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done. Anudora. What threatens these lands? Ashtherodanador. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Something is amiss.
Let me pass. The Archdruid of the Moonglade demands passage.
The land and I are one.
For Kalimdor.
Anudora. What threatens these lands? The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador.
Turn back. You are unworthy to bask in the Bear God's presence.
Bear gods? Something is amiss.
Perhaps the creature was referring to the sleeping druids of the Claw. But why would he call them bear gods when they appear as I do?
The land and I are one. Something is amiss. It shall be done. The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one. Something is amiss. Threatens these lands. Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? The land and I are one. It shall be done. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. It shall be done. Anudora.
Foul spawn of Deathwing. I should have known that you loathsome beasts would take refuge within the flames of the earth.
Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor, Anudora, Ashtherodanador.
Ah, the druids of the Claw are awake already. Come, my brothers, we have much to do.
What? They have lost themselves to their animal aspects. They're mindless and feral.
In the Raven's name.
The horn's call might work, but it would reach only a few of them in this part of the cavern. Something is amiss. The land and I are one. It shall be done. Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Anudora. For Kalimdor. The land and I are one. It shall be done. What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor, it shall be done. The land and I are one. For Kalimdor, it shall be done.
For my brothers. No quarter.
Threatens these lands. For Kalimdor, has sleep dulled my senses? For Fala Nordora, pathetic wretches. Torfala Nordora, Anudora. What threatens these lands? Press the attack! Torfala Nordora. For Kalimdor, Anudora. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Pathetic wretches. Ashtherodanador. Something is amiss. For Kalimdor, Ashtherodanador, Anudora. It shall be done. Anudora. What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor, has sleep dulled my senses?
How dare you! Torfala Nordora.
Something is amiss.
Anudora.
It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador.
For Kalimdor.
It shall be done. What threatens these lands?
No one shall be the wiser.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Anudora.
It shall be done. Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses?
It has begun. Out for my brothers.
Threatens these lands.
How dare you! Torfala Nordora.
For Kalimdor, Ashtherodanador. Something is amiss. The land and I are one. Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses?
How dare you!
What threatens these lands? It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done. Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Anudora.
What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? Ashtherodanador. The land and I am one. Threatens these lands.
That's a given.
The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Press the attack!
It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. Something is amiss. What threatens these lands?
Anudora.
It shall be done. The land and I are one.
Stormbridge. I don't know what came over us. It's been so long since we remembered who we were.
All is well, Theroshan. I have need of you and your mighty brethren once again. After these many ages, the Burning Legion has returned, and only our combined strength can drive them back.
Then we druids of the Claw are yours to command, Shandor Stormbridge.
I cannot go back. Goddess grant that Furia was wrong.
Your quest is foolhardy. Even your goddess has condemned the one you seek to free.
Ashrathoraman. In the name of Cenarius. Anudora. Someone threatens the wilds. In the name of Cenarius. Ashrathoraman. So be it, as the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Anudora! Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. Point the way. Done. Say no more. All too easy. Say no more. All too easy. Done. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Hinduli Refat. O Kalimdor. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. By Elune. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. In the name of Cenarius. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. The goddess calls. Hinduli Refat. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. O Kalimdor. By Elune. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. So be it. By Elune. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. Anudora! Hinduli Refat. In the name of Cenarius. Hinduli Refat. O Kalimdor. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Induli Retha. O Kalimdor. So be it. Anudora. By Elune. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. Induli Retha. In the name of Cenarius.
Inventory is full.
Ashrathoraman. O Kalimdor. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. Ashrathoraman. Induli Retha. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. In the name of Cenarius. Induli Retha. Immediately. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds. Anudora! As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. O Kalimdor! Ashrathoraman. Anudora! I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Induli Rethad. Anudora! I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. A cache of the Watcher's weapons. These should help us considerably. So be it. Immediately. By Elune.
In position.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Death to intruders.
Ashrathoraman. Your will. I heed the voice of Elune. Waiting on you. Someone threatens the wilds. O Kalimdor! Anudora! O Kalimdor! Anudora! The goddess wills. O Kalimdor! Immediately. In the name of Cenarius! As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. The goddess calls. By Elun. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. So be it. Immediately. Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills.
Speak your mind.
Point the way.
In position.
I am sworn to
Speak your
avenge.
mind.
The goddess
Inventory
calls.
is full.
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elun. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls.
Your move.
I heed the voice of Elun. Immediately.
In position.
Someone threatens the wilds. By Elun. So be it.
Speak your mind.
I heed the voice of Elun. As the goddess wills. Hinduli Refad. Someone threatens the wilds.
In position.
The goddess calls. By Elun. In the name of Cenarius. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elun. Ashrathoraman. So be it. By Elun. Immediately. Hinduli Refad. The goddess calls. So be it. By Elun. Immediately.
Make it fast.
Waiting on you. Point the way.
I am sworn to avenge.
I heed the voice of Elun.
On your mark. Waiting on you. On your mark. Point the way.
Standing guard.
By Elun.
Your move. On your mark. Point the way. Waiting on you.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
On your mark.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. The treants move to block my path. Only a powerful druid could command such creatures.
Waiting
The
on
goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elun. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elun. So be it.
Point the way.
Ashrathoraman. By Elun. I heed the voice of Elun. Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls.
In position.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills.
Point the way.
Ashrathoraman. So be it.
On your mark. Waiting
Someone
on you.
threatens the wilds. By Elun.
Point the way. Fair enough. Waiting on you.
I heed the voice of Elun. In the name of Thanarius. For Kalimdor. In the name of Thanarius. Induli Rethad. In the name of Thanarius. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elun. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elun.
Point the way.
The goddess calls. Anudora! For Kalimdor! In the name of Thanarius! These explosive devices look to be of goblin design. The wily creatures must have hidden them here long ago. No matter. I'll make good use of them. As the goddess wills. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. By Elun. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elun. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. So be it. Immediately. By Elun. Ashrathoraman. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elun. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elun.
On your mark.
I heed the voice of Elun. Immediately. By Elun. Anudora! In the name of Thanarius. For Kalimdor. Anudora! Immediately. By Elun. Immediately. In the name of Thanarius.
Point the way.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elun. So be it.
Waiting on you. Done.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. For Kalimdor. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds.
Point the way.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
Hold, priestess. This place is forbidden, even to one such as you. There is a terrible evil here that must remain chained beneath the earth.
Illidan was considered a great hero once. I believe he will become one again.
Madness! You would doom us all by freeing the betrayer.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
On your mark.
Ashra Thoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
Waiting on you.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone comes around. The goddess calls. Aludora! Someone comes around. Ashra Thoraman. Illidan, is that you?
Tyrande, it is your voice. After all these ages spent in darkness, your voice is like the pure light of the moon upon my mind.
The Legion has returned, Illidan. Your people have need of you once more.
Because I once cared for you, Tyrande, I will hunt down the demons. But I will never owe our people anything.
Then let us hurry back to the surface. The demon's corruption spreads with every second we waste. Furion.
It has been an eternity, brother. An eternity spent in darkness.
Illidan, you were sentenced to pay for your sins. Nothing more.
And who are you to judge me? We fought the demons side by side, if you recall.
Enough of this, both of you. What is done is done. My love, with Illidan's help, we will drive the demons back once again and save what is left of our beloved land.
Have you even considered the cost, Tyrande? This betrayer's aid may doom us all before the end. I will have nothing to do with this.